What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're gonna do spring float fishing for panfish. We got some big shiners that we're gonna use for cut bait for bowfin. So we're gonna be hoping to drop floats all day long. We're gonna be able to target bluegills, crappies, and bowfin. So I'm with Steve. Steve just got his crappie rod all rigged up. He's gonna be starting with an atomic teaser, and I'm gonna be starting with a 1/16 ounce jig head and a derby slayer from Frostbite. We're fishing a little creek inlet here going into Lake St. Francis. And we'll be probably hitting multiple spots today. We're gonna try to hit 5 or 6 different spots and then come back to the spot that we're starting on right at dark and hopefully get into some big bowfin and some slab crappies. Let's see what we can make happen. Let's get after it. I'm gonna be using an Okuma SST crappie rod, 7 foot, Frostbite, diesel 1000 reel, 8-pound braid, 4-pound fluoro leader, Northland slip floats. We're really shallow, so we're only gonna be having about 2 feet of line. And then we got a 1/16 ounce jig head with a natural colored Frostbite derby slayer there. Let's get after them. So we got this creek canal system here. We're gonna start fishing for panfish, but we might switch to bowfin right away if we see any. Let's see what we can do.
Get it, baby.
We're just gonna walk, let the wind kind of with a little bit of a bow in my line, just push that float right along in here. I see a huge bowfin on bottom. So we're gonna take a nice piece of cut bait here, just like that. Cut one of these live minnows in half here. We're gonna put that right through the head like that. And we're gonna go dangle it right in front of him. There's one. He's right to the left of the bobber. He's gonna eat that chunk of minnow. He ate it. Oh, broke him off. Broke him off. It was like a 10-pounder.
No, I saw the hook set. Dude, what kind of line do you have on?
20-pound braid.
Did he eat it?
Yeah. Dude, he sculpted the whole thing. I need to get that bobber back,
Dude.
Dude, it was a giant. I set the hook like it was a 30-pound muskie though. It wasn't even the same fish. You can see the big smoke swirl that he made.
It's loaded here on these, man.
I saw 2. That wasn't even the same one I saw.
So sick, man.
I think I just set too hard. I was too excited. He kind of slowed down, but I was about a foot from him, and he just got fired up and started like moving his whole fin like he was pissed off. I cast it back, dragged it, and it drifted right like in, and he just, the whole thing gone. We're back in action. We're gonna try not to set the hook as hard. I got excited, okay? Don't blame it on me. I got excited. Okay, we're gonna keep looking. We're just gonna walk the bank because they keep coming in the shallower section here.
It's loaded, dude.
It's gonna be a fun. It's gonna be a fun day. We could spend the whole day just doing this. Yeah. Right in front of them, guys. That's a giant one. You literally got to put it in front of their face. There's another one. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I spooked him. It's the biggest bowfin I've ever seen. There's a huge one here. Hey. Got him. Huge one, dude. Huge. Take my rod. That's huge. That's huge.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
That's a beast, bro. Let's go.
Okay guys, so we broke off on that smaller one. We've been seeing all kinds, got retied, spotted this big girl. That's got to be close, if not over 30 inches. I wish we had a tape, to be honest. Prehistoric bowfin on the float with cut bait. Let's go. There's so many here. It's gonna end up being a bowfin video because we're gonna be able to target these guys all day with the cut bait. They got crazy teeth too. Oh my god, let's get her back.
What a beauty, man.
Let's get her back.
That's cute.
Let's get her back right here. Yeah, that's like 12 pounds for sure. Like a tank.
Let's go, man.
It's gonna be a good day. Good day. There's gonna be a lot of bowfin caught today because there's a pile of them in here right now.
Look at it. He just made another big bump. Oh, broke them off.
A little bubbly.
Michael Bublé.
A little reward after that fish. So we saw that first fish there, came retied, went down there and saw like 6 different fish. When Steve spotted that big one, he had the crappie rod in his hand, so I ended up coming with my cut bait. She swam in and found the smaller fish in this patch of reeds right at the sign, and then I started making casts, and it took at least a dozen casts. They kind of followed each other down maybe 30 yards to where she finally, like, I think she was just pissed off at it and she just swallowed it and ate it.
Huge explosion.
Huge. No net. I set the hook a little bit lighter this time, but she still came on hooked on her own. Like, they have such hard mouths. A little bit of this and then gonna get back on them. It's gonna be a bowfin-y kind of day until it gets dark, and then we might try for crappies, because with the sun being out, these bowfin are cruising, and I think we're gonna smash them.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Oh, that is a huge snapping turtle. Dude, that's a 20-pound snapper. Oh, he's gonna eat it now. Lost him.
Oh, you lost the bobber.
Yeah, there he goes. It was a nice green one. That was sick.
All I heard is
It's so hard without a net. Dude, if I had a net, I would have had that fish for sure.
for sure, dude.
New bait. Should have got more minnows this morning. This bobber's taking a beating. Go with a tail this time. Nice chunk of tail. Big one. He's like just under my bobber now. Doesn't even care though. It's a big one too. Spooked him. Yeah, it didn't. It might have honestly been the one I caught.
Where did you see him? Was he just right under your eye?
Yeah. There's like no nice place to like wash them. Bye.
Oh. Let's go.
There he goes. The small ones you can't get your hand in good to like.
Yeah, that's it. They're so strong. Where was he? Just hiding in the mist?
Dude, I was like, I had like walked all that and like drifting my bobber, and then looked and he was just swimming into me. I put it in front of him, he ate it right away. Not using anything complicated here, guys. Just a bait caster setup. Got a Helios reel on there, 20-pound braid. Going to old school red and white bobber, metal leader. Like I said, an octopus hook. Now we're just shoving some live bait on a hook. Minnow through the head. And I don't like a full minnow. I like actually using cut bait, so I'm cutting the tail off. And we are using tails too, but just using something just like that. Chunk of minnow, float it right in front of their face, maybe a couple pops to get that minnow just to move to entice them. But they're crushing it. Broke one off, landed one, landed a second one and lost them back in the water, and then lost one at shore. So, and we're seeing a pile. So it's gonna be a very good day until that sun goes down. They're just cruising these shallows right now. Bowfin are actually like a prehistoric fish that have a lung and can breathe water. So they go up in this super dirty, shallow water. Crazy amount of teeth on these fish, predatory fish, and they're in here just searching for bluegill, crappie, perch, anything they can get their hands on, or mouths on, I guess. So Steve's still fishing. We're gonna get this guy in the water, see if we can catch another one. I think we will. All right guys, we're at spot 2. Getting it ready. There it is. We're gonna be targeting more crappies in this spot. Micro float setups and small baits. Hopefully get on some panfish. I don't really mind what they are. Bluegill, perch, crappies. We left the bowfins alone for a little while. We're gonna go back. They just weren't seeming to come in as much as when we had first got there. So we're gonna give them a little break, go back to that spot in a little bit, and hopefully get on some crappies, big slabs. I'd love to have some dinner slabs. We're gonna flip all these trees, guys, both sides, just run our floats right down the edge of this structure. But we're gonna try to be quiet from here on out because we don't want to spook any fish that are up shallow. Got one. Oh, missed him.
No way.
Missed him.
No way. No.
I think that was a crappie. No. Yes.
Got one?
No, I got it out of the tree. That was a huge bite. Huge. Got him. Big chub. Oh, he's gone. I was gonna show him. Fishing in a dicey spot now. Right beside that turtle on the logs. Big bluegill? Nice bluegill.
Nice bluegill.
Big blue. That is a giant bluegill, dude. Sick.
Goodness.
Smash the atomic teaser. Little largie as well that we've got. And a lot of bites.
Wait, wait, wait. Careful, buddy.
We'll get him back. Give him a tossing. Olympic status.
10 on 10, baby.
10 out of 10. Steve's first fish of the year. Mini slayers. What I like to do with them here is I like to trim off to where it stops tapering with my teeth, just like that. That way I have less tail hanging out the back side of the hook. That was too much. Just like that. Good to go, baby. See if we can get that fish to bite again, because he just had the tail.
What is it?
Big perch.
Big bird?
Yeah.
Oh.
Big perch. 9-incher probably. How many stripes on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stripe. Nice fish. Bluegill, small largie, and a perch now. Floats are being dunked today, that's for sure. Woo! She gone back. We're only like 3 spots into the spot, so lots of floats going down to come. Spot 2 was kind of a bust. We got a few fish, but we just went and got lunch. Some Timmy's. Delicious roast beef, craveable with onions. So good. Couple ice caps. We're going to another spot now, and then we're gonna go back to the bowfins. So after lunch, you'll see us again, hooked up, floats down.
Fish on!
Fish is on. New spot. No bites. Oh yeah. Winner. Stick roll. Huge tick on me.
No way.
He was on my belly. He wasn't in me yet. Huge one, dude. I'm dropping my pants just to check my legs. Got a tick on my stomach. We're out of here. Going back to the Bowfin spot. Finish the day. We'll spend the last, oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours there. Just stalking them. Taking it easy. We're gonna get a few more. These fish bite even in the dark, so we don't want to deal with ticks. And we were catching fish there and we had one bite here. Best to just go back to the spot that was most productive, I'd say. What do you think, Steve?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Always the biggest mistake. We leave the fish.
Yep. We thought it'd be greener grass on the other side, but as everybody knows, the cows don't stick around to eat the yellow grass all day, so. At the Bowfin spot, and there is nobody here. So we're gonna pull out the bobber rod. Still got my minnow head on there from before. It's a little dry, but I don't think they'll mind. I think what we'll do is we'll grab a tail as well. So we got that head, big piece of tail, kind of like that, just a big chunk of meat on there. We'll go see if we can find one. Before I could only see maybe to the tip of my rod. Now I can see about halfway across. But no bowfin. There's one, there's one, there's one, right at my shadow. Doesn't want it, right behind the bobber. I couldn't get him to go. I don't know if it was the 2 pieces of bait he didn't like, but he was not interested at all. He got a little bit pissed at him at the bait. And they get angry and they flare their pectoral fins, and then their top fin kind of like vibrates. And he got angry at it once or twice, but never decided to actually try to eat it. We got one right here. Tough to find them, but lost him. A bowfin. Took me a bunch of casts to get him to eat, man. He just inhaled it when he ate it. So hard to get a good hook set on him. Right there. Bowfin right there. Bowfin right there. Bowfin right there. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Spooked him. Just couldn't get him to do it, that one. Just couldn't get him to do it.
What is that? What is that?
What do you think it is? It's the turtle.
Is that the big one?
The big one.
Oh my god.
He can't bite you if you grab his tail. I just want to get the hook out of him.
You got Bowser.
Yeah.
It's not a snapping turtle.
Yeah?
It's just a turtle.
No, it's a snapper.
It's a snapper because I was gonna get
It's
close.
a snapper. It's a snapper. Am I on him still, or did he snag me up? Oh, it's like he's underneath the mountain. He went underneath this. Okay, so that's his head. So his tail's right there. Show me your tail. You get it? Yeah!
That's the coolest thing in the world. That is the coolest thing in the world.
Okay, you hold him.
Yeah. Why is it so strong?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He just swam into my line, like into my bobber. Oh, it's out. It's out.
Okay, so move the rods. I'm gonna let him go.
This is the coolest thing in the world.
Oh my god!
That's gonna be the coolest shot ever.
Dude, he was so close to getting me.
Okay, go. A big ass turtle. Oh, what's up?
I just caught a 20-pound snapping turtle. On your rod. All right, guys, there we go. Sun is going down. We haven't been able to see fish for a few hours, and we've just been casting at like ripples and fish swirling on the surface. And I saw this guy just swimming. You could just see his tail sticking out, and I could actually cast Steve's rod a little bit further. Steve was in the car, so I picked it up, reeled it in, cast it right beside him, swirled around on it, ate it. Absolute beauty fish. Caught a few today that I lost that were real green males, and you can see that spot on her other side of her fin there.
Oh yeah. Look at that head, man.
Like, those are predatory fish. We're gonna get
So
her back
strong.
quick here. Nice fish. There she goes. See you later. We're gonna give it maybe another 15-20 minutes, but if not, that is a great way to end it. We had so many opportunities at beaverfish, or we had so many opportunities at Bowfin today. Closed it out on a nice one. It was an absolute great day to be casting. A couple days of rain now, so we'll be able to have a break, get some editing done for you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to tune in next week. We'll have another one. Don't know what we'll be chasing, but we'll be on the water chasing fish. See you guys later. He got it. Oh, missed him. Took my minnow. Took my minnow. Dude, I dangled it and he charged. He charged and missed it. And then he spun around and I dangled it again. He ate it and I didn't get him. Oh, he opened my swivel and took my hook.
No.
Go home time.